Hey guys, it's Stormy with another Pick a Card reading. Before we get into the question and the piles that I have laid out for you guys, I'd like to announce that I'm doing a giveaway. Yay! A giveaway. So, these cards are the Nicoletta Sicoli Tarot. I've used this deck before. The cards are a little bit bent, and but nonetheless, this is one of my favorite decks. I recently just got the bigger version of it, as you could see the difference. So because of that, I would like to give back to you guys and thank you for supporting me by watching my videos. So if you're interested, if you like how this looks, if you're interested in getting free tarot cards, all you have to do to enter my giveaway is to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and comment below your name and how you found out about tarot cards, how you got into them, what you like about them, just anything about regarding that. And then in about 2 weeks, I will do a live stream where I have all your names in a little jar and I'll pick one out so you guys can see that I'm not just choosing a random person specially or something. It will be fair. And so yeah, so if you are interested in that, just comment, like, subscribe, and I'll do a live stream in about 2 weeks. So moving back on to what this whole video is about, what is your immediate future? Okay, so before you choose a crystal or a pile, I'd like you to take a deep breath with me in through your nose. And breathe out, letting go of any negative energies that you're feeling right now, any possible thing that's going to mess up your intuition, okay? Just let it all go. Just breathe. And the first option that we have today is Ruby Infusite. So if you're attracted to the number 1 regarding this question, or if you're attracted to this specific stone regarding this question, you may choose option number 1. Option number 2 is going to be Black Tourmaline. So if you're attracted to this stone, or the option number 2, or even the cards, you can choose this pile. Option number 3 is going to be Fool's Gold, or also known as Pirate. So that will be option number 3 if you're attracted to the number or stone or cards. So now that you guys have probably chosen your stones or your piles, you could skip to the timestamp in the description below that I provide, and I will see you there. So if you chose option number 1, Ruby Infusite, this is your reading for what is your immediate future. So you guys have the mice, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Topsy-Turvants, which is pretty much the same as the back. Okay, so what I'm seeing for you guys is that in the immediate future, anything that you've been manifesting or working towards in the material world, any like small things that you've been doing to jumpstart a project, or just something that you've been working on in the material world, it's finally coming to fruition. Or some of you might be receiving loans or a gift perhaps from someone, but financially things are kind of turning in your favor. Things are manifesting for you, especially when it comes to your money and materialistic things that are happening. Or you might get an opportunity that will be in your favor, something that you've been really wanting to do. But overall, definitely just manifestations are coming to life. So anything you've been manifesting. And so this is a collective, so that can be a lot of different things for many of you. But I'm sure that it will click for you in some way. With the topsy-turvins, and the mice, I'm actually seeing that there might be some kind of situation where you get into arguments with people, or you, there's some kind of situation where you really need to get a fresh new perspective, and you need to look at the other person's perspective instead of your own, because some of the plans that you might be having for whatever you're manifesting, it just might take longer. There could be some delays, or you could just be really stressed out about this. And I think it's important to watch out for self-sabotaging behaviors from yourself. Do not self-sabotage, because that could make you go back 4 more steps. But this could be stress or a group of people working together. But there seems to be some disagreements involved here. Do not try to force people to see the way that you see things. This is really just about getting to the bottom of it and understanding why the people in the situation see it the way they do, and why they can't understand your perspective. Just be the bigger person. Don't stoop down to the level of self-sabotaging behavior. So I feel like a lot of really good stuff is going to be happening in your immediate future, but you will be like tested and tried by people. So these people can definitely get you down if you let them. These people could probably make you feel pessimistic about, like, it might be someone in your ear saying, oh, this isn't possible, this and that, there's so much work to be done, and you're trying to be optimistic. So just do not let any kind of naysayers or negative, pessimistic attitudes get in the way of what you're creating for yourself. And it might be challenging, but you're definitely going to end up bringing harmony to a situation, just by your fluttery personality and your positive attitude. It will get you a lot farther than self-sabotaging, absorbing yourself in stress. So I hope that this resonated with you guys. I hope that it helped you out. And if it did resonate, please leave a like and comment and subscribe. And thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day. If you chose option number 2, Black Tourmaline, this is your option for what is your immediate future. So you guys have the Broom, which is also the Whip in some Lenormands. You have the Four of Pentacles. Very interesting depiction of that. Really like it. The Green Woman, and that is your last card. So I'm seeing there might not be a whole lot going on for you right now. You might be a little bit too focused on your material needs, and maybe that for some of you is blocking your abundance. Just kind of want to let you know that if you are focused like really intently on your materialistic wealth, then this is a sign to kind of just put your attention elsewhere, like put it on yourself and your own spiritual growth instead of that, and it will most likely, your abundance will start flowing more. but I'm also seeing a lot of hard work being done. And with this black tourmaline here, this is a protection. You're being protected. If there's any kind of situation where you either are having to save a lot of money and that's stressing you out, or if you're not making a whole lot of money, you are being protected in a sense that the universe has your back, and as long as you're putting in the work and you are doing your best, the universe got you, is pretty much what I'm getting from this. For some of you, because of this image, I'm getting that some of you could be like kind of waiting for someone, because you see like on the other side, there's this dice. Oh, I thought that was just a green guy, but it's actually dice. So some of you are waiting for a chance with someone specifically, and if you are waiting for a chance with someone, that probably isn't going to be happening anytime soon, especially if you're waiting for like communication from someone. But for most of you, this is, you're waiting for an opportunity to come your way, and in order for that to happen, you really need to get down to business, hard work, sorting things out with assertiveness. And this card is kind of, you know, it's like, oh, it's like the whip, you know, like getting down to business, discipline. There's no time for games, okay? Like that's what this is about. And for some of you, I mean, this card has a lot of meanings. This could also mean abuse, but I really don't think that's what's happening here. I really feel like this is about really just cleaning out the clutter in your house, or just cleaning out the clutter in your mind, getting things sorted out with anyone that you're having any problems with, protecting yourself from any negative vibes that are trying to come into your bubble, you know. So with the green woman, this is saying that growth, you will be growing a lot in the immediate future. This also promises that material, that you will be having some kind of like material or money coming through. Something materialistic is going to be flourishing. This kind of reminds me of like the Seven of Pentacles. So it's like you've put in all the work and now you're just waiting for the rewards of it to come back to you, and maybe it's not as much as you expected to come out of it, but as long as you really put your heart into it, it never was truly about the money. And of course I mean that in the most realistic way, because we all need money to like pay bills, eat, buy clothes, you know. Of course everybody needs money. That's obviously an important aspect of life, but it's just to say that even with all that, and even though you need money, it's not always about the money, and spiritual growth is just as important. So in the immediate future, there's going to be some kind of growth in an area of your life, whether it's with a relationship, materialistically, spiritually. There's definitely a growth, and it's because of your ability to sort things out and get down to business and really just know what is what. This could even be like telling someone to do something over and over again until they do it. Like, if any of you have kids, like telling your kids to clean their room, like that's just kind of the energy that I'm getting from this. This could also be sweeping things under the rug, which I think is a warning to not do that, to not sweep things under the rug, to deal with them head on. Even if you don't really like confrontation, it might be the best way to go about things in order for you to get out of this kind of holding back energy where you feel like you can't really do anything. you definitely might have a period where you aren't doing anything and you're kind of just waiting for something to happen. But the rewards that you're seeking, or whatever it is, it's going to come back. And it'll all be dealt with in the best way possible. So that is pretty much what I have for you guys. I hope that this resonated with you. If it did, please leave a like and comment and subscribe. And thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. If you chose option number 3, Fool's Gold, this is your pile for what is your immediate future. So you guys got the Lily, the Six of Cups, and the Devil with the Tatum the Sylph. So you guys are the only ones that got 2 cards, but the thing is, when I was shuffling this deck, it just kept giving me multiple cards over and over again, so I just kind of had to take them at some point, and I really felt intuitively like these were the 2 cards. And these 2 cards just go hand in hand together anyway. So I really feel like a lot is going to be going on for you guys if you chose this pile, because a lot of cards kept flying out. It's either a lot's going to be happening for you or a lot mentally, a lot of mental energy, which you can already see here with Tatum of the Sylph. This card is all about mental quickness. Sorry about my dogs, by the way. Anyhow, this is definitely about mental quickness. Things are just kind of happening really quickly. People are changing their minds over and over again. But this really tells you to pick with discernment. I really feel like there's some kind of choice that has to be made, and you really need to make that choice by really going with your gut and what's best for you, because you have 4 and 5, which is 9. So 9 is all about yourself, being alone, contemplation. So I really feel like that's what's going to be needed at this time in the immediate future for you. With the Lily, this is about old friends, reconciliation, talking about different viewpoints with people, and it's definitely something that's kind of old. It's something from the past, usually. But definitely, there could be someone from your past just like popping out of the blue, like, hey, how are you? But the thing is that this person is toxic. For most of you, if this is a situation about a person coming back into your life, they're most likely a toxic, and it's up to you to decide whether or not you actually would like to reconcile with this person, and this would be your chance to tell them how you truly feel. But the thing is that there's addiction here, there's manipulation here, there's seduction, there's someone who could, if this is a toxic person coming back into your life, they might be telling you everything that you want to hear. They're telling, oh, look at all these wonderful things that we did in the past, and da-da-da, like trying to seduce you back into their lives. For others of you who that's not resonating for, you could definitely be going out and having going to parties, could possibly be over drinking, just really having a good old time, drenching yourself in materialism. You know, there's nothing wrong with going out and having fun every once in a while. Like, everybody does it. We're all human beings, you know. So, and if that's the case, if you plan on going out and partying in the immediate future, then you most likely are going to bump into somebody that you knew from the past, and you guys are like gonna talk and stuff, and there's gonna be a lot of mental fizziness, a lot of things happening, a lot of things going around, not like STDs or anything. Sorry, I don't even know where that came from. But one thing I want to let you guys know, you can't always be taking tarot so seriously. I mean, I even put in my description, this is only for entertainment purposes. I definitely can read energies, but I really think it's important not to take this all too seriously, because it is just cards, right? So definitely there's a few different situations happening here. There's a lot going on, especially with this card. I feel like some of you guys could be going to concerts or just big events where you're around a bunch of people doing crazy stuff, and then you see people that you've met in the past. And but for others of you, it definitely is somebody that's toxic coming back, someone who's for some of you this could even be like a karmic situation, and this person's just like coming back to seduce you into like this whole other cycle that they want to start with you. And if that's the case, it's most likely because this is basically going to be a test for you if you've learned what you're meant to learn from this person. Because if they come back and you're like, you just fall into their arms like this woman and you're like, oh yes, take me, it's the same thing's gonna happen all over again, I'm telling you. So just take that as a warning. It's a test for you to figure out if this is really what you want to do again, or if you're going to tell them like, listen, I can't do this anymore. So it's really up to you and your free will and what you decide to do, if that's your scenario. But if you're going out and partying, have fun with that, okay? Because everybody needs to like let loose sometimes, you know what I mean? So that is your collective reading today. I hope that it resonated. If it did, please leave a like and comment and subscribe. And thank you all so much for watching and supporting me. I hope you all have a wonderful day.